this. Suddenly, the darkness dissipates. And you can see. You can see maybe 20, 30 feet around you. And I'll give you like the actual aura of how much you can see around you. That's the actual aura of how much you can see around you right now.
Oh,
I don't see anything.
I don't see that, right?
I see
All
that.
of you,
Because
all
I'm
of you
looking
see
the other
this.
way.
No, all of you see this now.
Okay.
Like,
I'm
it's-
assuming I'm sort of like, because I'm facing towards it, so I'm assuming I'm like, guys!
This creature, this flying creature, it's like a head. It's a gigantic eye with spiked mouth and several tentacles with eyes at the end of it. looking at
Ruby
you.
has totally heard stories about these characters.
Yes.
All right.
You kind of know what this is. If you want to know like even more details at the front, you can give me like a 1d20 plus your intelligence with proficiency, because this is like a bardic knowledge check.
Ha!
Which is, by the way, a check. I incorporate know the bard, so you can like write it down in your character sheet somewhere. You are proficient in it. Every bard has a proficiency in bardic knowledge. 16. You know what these are. These creatures are guardians.
Beholder.
They're beholders. They are summoned for many different reasons, from protecting something to not allowing access to absolutely everything.
Okay.
That a mage gives them just their cast.
I'm like, okay, I know that looks really scary, but I know what it is.
Alright,
you know
well,
that these creatures are extremely powerful.
Well, I'm fucked either way, and
Well,
I'm something, so don't worry about me.
Does it talk? Hi.
Okay,
don't know,
initiative.
maybe. It has a mouth.
Everybody, give me initiative.
What? Oh. Doesn't talk. Stupid beholder.
No, beholders talk.
It might talk.
Beholders talk. You know the beholders talk.
He has a mouth.
Oops.
I don't know what beholders, what language they speak.
They do not. You do know with that check. On a 16, you do know they speak a language unknown to most creatures, and it's called a deep speech.
That
Okay.
makes it really hard. That makes it really easy for them to communicate with things they're trying to keep away.
I tell her, I'm like, okay, I am going. Well, I'll wait till my initiative. I guess I have to wait till my initiation.
Wait, no. 'Cause it's initiative time.
Okay.
Initiative.
Well, you
Ruby,
asked, does it talk? And I say, I'm just going to respond and be like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ruby, what's your initiative?
okay. I rolled it, but I didn't put it in.
24. It's okay. I wanted it. Ruby, go. What do you do?
I'm going to cast tongues. One creature understands all spoken languages. All with a language can understand what it means.
You gonna cast tongues on the beholder?
I'm going to cast it on myself.
On yourself, so you can talk with the beholder now.
So I can talk to the beholder.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Does tongues make it understand all languages and be able to speak all languages?
Well, you can communicate with anything that has language.
yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
which it has language. So
Okay.
it would be like I can't talk to a plant with this.
I'll bet. But what I was thinking is, if you cast it on the beholder, won't it understand all of us? So then we can all understand it.
You have to touch it.
Maybe, but you'd have to.
Oh, you have to touch it. Oh, never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah, let's not. Excuse me, Mr. Beholder, can I just...
Oh yeah, I'd also
the
have
face.
to touch it. It is a touch thing. So I'm gonna move forward and I'm gonna be like,
Hi, guardian dude, what's your name? Or girl, I don't know what you are.
Gargamoog?
Yes.
Gargamoog. Moog or Mook?
Moog.
Mook?
Gargamoog.
Okay.
Lovely name.
Wait, is it Moog or Mook?
Moog. Moog.
Moog. Okay.
M-E-G.
Okay. She's like,
Oh, okay, Mr. Gargamoog. So we're totally not here to steal whatever you're guarding. We just want to sit here for like the whole night, and then we're gonna leave.
None not allowed in the Temple of
But-
Stone.
But why? Don't you want friends?
The creature just repeats that continuously, and the tentacles are starting to move, and the creature is moving closer.
okay.
Alright, alright.
None allowed in the Temple of Stone.
But why?
All right.
You kind of know that that's an imperative.
Why?
It's like you as a character know, like even if you ask this, you do know the reason. When they receive an order, that's the order.
Ah.
Well,
Okay.
it's nothing I can
Well,
do.
like, who is your boss? Can we speak to your boss?
Take us to your manager.
My summoner is long dead.
Oh. Bring your summoner back.
Sorry,
Well,
what?
look, I'm turning to stone. I belong here, so you don't need to kill me, right? Oh wait, can I understand it actually?
No, you
No.
can't.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No, you can't. You just hear me like it's like.
And I'm like,
Okay, I'm just like.
You can actually understand what she's saying because anytime she speaks, everyone
Yeah.
around her can understand.
Yeah, you guys know what
I
I'm.
love the idea of just like the beholder and Ruby having a conversation, or the noise coming out of Ruby is just like.
No, actually, deep speech is something more of Ruby would have to like do like put her hand on her chest and try and do a very extremely deep voice.
Oh no.
Yeah, kind of like that.
Like that Titan sounds.
I'll just be like, tell it, I'm turning to stone and I belong here anyway, so it doesn't need to hurt me. Maybe I can.
The creature raises its
Thanks for the
tentacles.
help, man.
One last time. Nobody's around in the Temple of Stone.
Oh well, I
can't
can't run.
move. See my friend here? I point out at my friend and I'm like, see her leg is kind of stuck here? She's like turning into stone or something.
The
We don't know
creature-
what's happening.
The creature repeats that one more time, and then it's attack time. So real fast, while this conversation was going, we're gonna go and see like what the
Yeah,
other people are
Bjorn.
doing.
Can I try to use my persuasion on it to like?
Star Wars wipe. Do do.
You can
do, do,
try.
do.
You can definitely try. Like you're trying to use your persuasion on her. It's not as if you're not making a good point. The idea is like, and you know this because you hold a good enough knowledge check on it. The creature gets a directive, even if
Okay.
it wants to, it cannot go against it. It's
Okay.
like a devil that's being summoned in a contract. He needs to fulfill the contract.
Okay. Well, okay. So, Ruby's gonna be like,
And also, isn't your like master dead? So like, if your master's dead, then like,
And
the
you know that
contract
doesn't matter.
isn't there anymore. So you don't have to do it anymore. You're free. You're free to do whatever you want.
So right before he attacks, what does Finn do? Like I don't want to invalidate
Just
your
go.
actions as a character, Ruby, but like you know, like a beholder is gonna do his duty even if the
she's gonna still keep trying.
I know
though.
you do.
All right, what do I do?
Finn, what do you do? Like they're talking right now. It doesn't seem like it's getting somewhere. What are you doing?
Well, there's not a lot I can do because I don't understand what's going on, really. And I can't move because my legs like turn into stone and it's hideously painful. And yeah, I'm just gonna be like, oh bugger. Just
Findera.
get behind me and this is gonna go really badly. Oh,
Findera, what do you do?
Well, it looks like it's punching stuff.
Alright. I'm gonna try and sort of like block and sort of like block the sort of like I'm gonna try and shield the others because it's just like, oh, this is probably the most heroic and self-sacrificing thing I'm ever gonna do.
Findera is going to growl menacingly and hope that the
So both of you interpose yourselves between the creature and Finn.
No, I'm trying to get
No,
in front
I'm
of you.
I'm talking to Ruby and Findera.
Oh.
Well, I mean, Findera just kind of steps out to here. And
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm just gonna be like, okay, right, well, whatever.
Gregor, what do you do?
It's gonna look intimidating and angry.
I'll come up out of the rock, I guess. Where am I when I come up out of the rock?
Yeah, you're right there. You're right there.
I'm right there?
What do you do?
Alright. I will cast Detect Magic on the Beholder. And I'm
Did we
gonna-
notice you just coming out of the rock here?
Yeah,
No,
he
no,
just
you were
appears.
looking away,
Oh,
so
right,
you
okay.
just see me come up from behind you.
Where the fuck have you?
I was here the whole time.
You dick!
So now we see Gregor just spawn out of nowhere.
You guys detect magic.
Nice
Do
to
you,
meet you.
do you know what type?
Finally.
Do you know what type of magic?
I'm looking specifically for. Okay, let me read off detect magic real quick. I sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If I sense magic in this way, I use my action to see a faint aura visible around any creature or object in the area that bears magic, and I learn its school of magic, if any.
Okay, so this is what happens. As the creature moves forward, raises its attack, you know, and I mean, this is a gigantic creature. Ruby, you know that you cannot defeat this. You have no weapons. One of your friends is on the ground. But yet, still, all of you interpose yourselves. You guys all look at Gregor, and he's smiling.
Gregor, we can't beat this thing up. We can't kill it.
One sec, let me finish.
Don't kill us, Gargamroog. We don't want.
And the creature lets down its tentacles, and from the menacing smile, it turns to a for the menacing growl. It turns to a smile. And after that, you see everything. The Temple of Stone turns into a gigantic, beautiful reception area. And you see Bjorn next to the Revenant, just looking at you like this. And you saw divine magic alongside of the Beholder, Gregor. That's why you smiled. And the Revenant comes forward and says, "You have proved cunning, power, courage, and kindness."
And you gave me a heart attack.
Wait, okay, how's my leg now? I'm going to be like...
There's this troll creature with two kind of like painting things in his hands, coming close to you and doing like a gigantic X like this on your chest, and suddenly the thing disappears. When your friend was dead, well, that was what we said, you still fought for her. This creature, you know, it would have killed all of you. You still interposed yourself. She looks at you, and just smiles at you.
Wait, we see Bjorn? We see Bjorn?
Bjorn is literally to the side of the Revenant talking to you right now.
What?
Has he just appeared here?
No, Bjorn, check your Skype. God damn it, I told you 3 times. Wait, what's happening? Zoom. Zoom! Sorry guys, in chat, it's just Zoom.
Oh, did you type me in Zoom?
No, I typed you in chat and Skype.
Oh, I saw that.
Okay, that's what happened.
I replied.
Okay.
I replied.
I didn't see you replied. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, as I said, he is right next to you, right next to the Revenant, and just smiling at you.
Okay.
Bjorn? What the?
And the Revenant says, "Let me all welcome you to the Initiate Order of the Temple at the Crossing. You are all good enough to take part in the trials at the temple."
Oh, good.
Wait, so we still have to do the trials?
There is no temple at the crossing still in existence. I fear I do not feel its presence. We are the only thing remaining of the temple at the crossing. This is where all initiates come to take their test.
Hold on. Hold your horses. I don't even have horses, but you're gonna hold them. Because seriously, we were told that we could either stay a night, do some egg thing, or bring back some heads, or 1v1 this dude, and then we would find it. What the heck?
The outside of one of the corner comes the white-rubbed monk that you saw before. Yes, you were. And I was not lying. You will find the fake temple at the crossing. But I had to test you before I gave you my blessing. And he looks at Gregor, kind of knowingly. Gregor, do you do any eye contact with him?
I'll look him in the eye. I'll nod at him. Be like, "It took you long enough."
This temple that you're trying to find is a temple of evil. Your book has been captured by an ancient spellcaster. And you know these spellcasters by the names of witches. He's not powerful, and he was powerful once enough to be a witch, but now he has woken from a deep slumber and is just barely a demi-witch. His powers are coming back, and he is using your book to create an army for Nathaniel.
Oh shit.
I fear that he is already far gone into this process, but you may still yet stop him. In the state you were when you first saw me, you'd have had no chance. Now, you will. And he comes near each and every one of you, and comes towards Bjorn, and hands Bjorn a shield. The shield is made out of a special type of metal that you've never seen before. The metal itself seems alive. It's constantly moving. It's as if it's made of water and it ripples, but as you grip it, it's very heavy. And you probe it with your hand, it's extremely hard.
Sweet. Score. Oh my god. Yeah, this is gonna go so good with my collection. Oh my god, look at this thing, guys.
Then the monk,
look at it, guys. Aren't you all jelly? Aren't you all like super jelly right now?
the
fairly
monk
big and shiny.
comes to Ruby comes to Ruby and hands her a silver hand crossbow that's shining a light faintly.
Ooh.
Finn sees this and she's just like,
Ruby is like,
Is this for me?
Nods her head. As I said,
she grabs
my
it
blessing.
and she hugs it, and then she tries to also hug whoever it is that's handing her the weapon,
The
but it
monk.
like is a little awkward.
Not enough arm space.
Yeah, because she's like probably, how tall is this monk?
Well, he's
Probably
about
just like grabbing his leg.
6'2".
Yeah.
Yeah, so she's like grabbing his leg and holding the bow in the other hand.
Okay. He comes to Findira and looks at her and says, I could not say what item to bestow upon you on your mission. Tell me."
What?
Oh, Findira.
He looks at the others. Do you know?
Do you have something that can make her punch harder? She likes punching things.
He nods his head, puts his hand into this bag, and his hand goes from here, like all of his arm goes inside of the bag. And
Bag of holding.
he takes out from that bag, basically 2 black ivory knuckle dusters. And she hands
Did she
them to
put them
Findira.
over the gloves?
yeah,
What
they're knuckle
gloves?
dusters, man.
She doesn't have gloves.
She does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
She's
she
got
can.
magical gloves, man.
Yeah, she
Gonna
can.
take those away.
Oh no,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'll
she
go
can.
on
Yeah,
gloves.
she can easily. Yeah, she can easily do it.
Nice.
Hype.
Okay.
I like that.
The guy comes in front of Gregor, and just looks him into the eye, kind of like questioningly.
I mean, I value knowledge, but I hit people with a stick.
Yeah.
So somewhere in between those two is probably going to be helpful.
This is not something. You are quite powerful, and clerics are rare in these days. I shall give you a gift that shall help you on your journey, but not immediately useful now. And he gives you a small little white gem. And he says, when you wish to know where the monks at the Temple of the Crossing have disappeared to, where the most powerful mages and fighters in the world have gone to when the rupture happened. Put this into water, and it will show you the direction.
Nice gem, Gregor.
Gregor's smiling. Gregor's super happy.
Yeah, he kind of kept trying to steal all those gems from me.
Yeah.
So I feel like he really, really likes that.
Finn's probably perked up at like the whole gem thing. She's like,
He looks at you and says, "But beware.
Look at the size of his
Once you
gift.
join this fight, you can never go back."
I never intended to go back.
Bjorn's got this awesome shield, like, nice gem.
Finn's like, nice gem.
Good. Oh god.
No, Finn's like,
That clam, that just tickled me in just like the right.
Look at that
Okay.
little thing.
And he says,
I mean, he was either going to give me something that gave me knowledge or a better stick. He gave me knowledge. I'm okay with that.
"Rest here."
Wait, what do I get?
Oh, so yeah, I completely forgot about you. Sorry.
Finn's just
Yeah,
like, wait, hello!
I already had an item for you. Yeah. He comes near you, and he gives you this multicolored short bow. The thing itself changes color constantly, like from red to blue to green and so
Well,
on.
that's a bit conspicuous, isn't it?
Everybody else's you bought specifically for them. This is the one you had to stop off at the pharmacy.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Wait at the
Yeah.
park.
No. He just bought it at the petrol station on the way,
Yeah,
like
it's
flowers.
fine.
Yeah. Oh shit! Wait, no. This is the petrol station short bow. Yeah. Okay. Thanks. Ah, week old rose is my favorite. Sorry. Yeah. Ooh. What does this do?
He looks at. Sorry about that.
It's the bow of coughing. Okay.
Yes, it's the bow of coughing. That is exactly it. Okay, so.
It's a rainbow. Oh god.
So,
you okay, Jackie?
no, I'm not.
He's
But
dying.
I will-
Dude, go get water or something.
No, I already have all the
Okay.
shit that I. It's okay.
Because you're looking like you're about to die.
Yeah.
I know it's probably not what you want to hear, but
So
I am
this is,
concerned for your health.
He points towards Bjorn and he says, "That shield will protect you in the darkest of times. You
Oh
cannot."
no. You know what? You're giving us all these things, and I feel like we're going to be somewhere that I don't want to be next.
Ah,
The path you're
I
on
agree.
is not.
I agree.
I pat Ruby on the shoulder. It'll make a great story later if we survive.
She like perks up as this, and she's like, "True, true," and then she just keeps admiring her bow.
Dark times as in, what does it do? Like, it looks cool, but
Dark times. What does it mean?
Speak its
All right. In
name.
that case, I'm gonna be like,
Okay.
hey, Bjorn, let's do an experiment. Pull out an arrow, knock an arrow, go, and sort of like.
let's give it a try. Let's give it a go.
Speak its
They're
name.
dueling.
Okay. No. I'm just gonna fire an arrow at his shield. Just hold out to one side, just in case, because
Okay.
While they're doing that, Ruby
Okay.
takes her own
I'm gonna
crossbow,
fight-
and she's going to hand it to the monk and be like,
You can probably find a better use for this.
and hands it to him, and then puts back on, tries to find a good way to holster the new crossbow.
Okay, while she's doing this, I'm firing an arrow at the shield, just to see what happens. So I was just like,
Roll to hit. Does it hit his AC?
Well, I mean, if he's
he's holding it out to one side.
Yeah, he's
so-
only he can hit. Okay, but you need to roll me a 2 hit nonetheless.
Okay.
Oh, if you fucking miss and hit me, I swear.
+8, isn't it? It's +8, so that's
Oh, please.
fine,
15.
right?
Okay, yeah, it's a hit,
Yeah.
Roll me damage.
Okay, that's shit. How many is that? Okay, what's all right? I can't remember what I rolled for damage. How many d?
What are you shooting at?
The shield.
I guess technically you have an ally within 5 feet, so you have a sneak attack. So that's 46 plus 5.
This could go horribly wrong.
Shit, 46 plus 5. That's insane.
The monk comes closer to Finn. Bjorn, You take 9 points of damage.
Wait, what?
Yes.
I fired a shield.
Yes, listen to me. You fire the shield, Bjorn, you feel the reverberance of that power, and the arrow just disappears inside of the shield. Then you take 9 points of damage.
And it reflects and comes back at Finn!
Exactly!
Shit.
The arrow comes back at Finn, and as the arrow comes back at Finn, like coming, like you see it, and if you can't stop it, the monk catches it midair.
Oh fuck! I take damage for.
Wait, why does he take damage?
God damn it, Finn.
What does the arrow do though? Is it like
The
to a
arrow,
weird elemental?
nothing. No, it's just an arrow. It's the same arrow you fired.
But why
Exactly
does
the
he
same.
take damage?
He takes damage because the ability of the shield is that whenever he gets hit, actually hit, like willingly hit because he let himself be hit, by a ranged weapon, he takes half the damage but reflects the full range damage back.
Wait, I take half the damage because of my
Shield.
barbarianism, or because of the shield?
Shield. Shield.
Basically, you like, for example, put it like this.
It's an automatic half damage and
yeah.
return the attack.
Exactly. So automatic half damage, and the whole attack returns back against the caster. You can use this. You can use this.
I take
twice
half
a day.
and then. Oh my
Yeah.
god! I take half and half again.
No, you don't take half again. No, you take half damage from the attack.
If you're raging, you take half again. Yeah.
Wait! I can't understand anything because you're talking over each other. Hold on.
Okay, let me explain it. So
I get it.
When you get attacked and you are raging and also have the shield, you take a quarter of the damage and you reflect the full damage.
Yeah.
You can use this twice a day with a shield by speaking its name, Vigil, and you realize that the Revenant like whispered that name as you were shot.
So as the arrow is coming, as long as I say that.
As long as you say Vigil as a reaction, you reflect the full attack back.
How would I set that up? Would I set that up midway through their attack, or at,
No, like as I hit, I say it's a hit, and then you tell
Yeah.
me if you want to say Vigil or not.
Vigil? How many times can I
Twice
say
a day.
Man, it's so fucking beautiful. I am like so OP
But it needs to
right
be
now.
like a full 24 hours. It's not a short rest. It's a full 24 hours.
Okay.
Okay?
He's like so. Clam was about to like die of like sleep deprivation, and now he's got like his paladin second. I got a
shiny!
right now.
You have the items. That's it.
Played D&D before, so this is his first magic item, and it's so exciting.
Yeah,
He
it's
points at
amazing.
Finn and says, "Your bow is the rainbow." That is
Yes,
its
the
name.
rainbow.
And
I like it.
when you can choose its color, depending upon the color you choose, your damage turns into that element.
That's pretty good.
I can set fire to things.
Not as said, fire,
Or ice.
thunder,
Or ice.
ice, and like he goes
Yeah,
basically.
Water?
You have so these are your options: fire, ice, which means like fire, cold damage. You can do normal. You can do acid, and you can do thunder.
Basically, you've got a quiver full of thief-style arrows without having a quiver full of
Sweet! I'm Garrett. I mean, wait, what? Sorry. Can I do moss arrows as well? No. For ultimate stuff.
No footsteps.
He points towards Vindira. I'm guessing you can imagine what those knuckle dusters do.
Punching stuff.
He nods his head. You'll be able to punch harder and more accurate than you ever did before.
She already punches hard.
For a monk that can
Why?
do that can do full attacks, a +1 to hit and a +1 to attack is very good.
That's crazy, yeah.
Yeah, so you now have a +1 to attack on all of your attacks and a +1 to damage. on all your
What?
attacks.
That is baller. Let's not let her die, because it would be bad.
And then
So
he
much damage.
points her finger. He points his finger towards Ruby, and he says, "Do you want to know what your bow does?"
Yeah.
No, I want it to be a secret.
Okay. So he just smiles at that. That's very funny for him. It says your item is quite special. One, everything it shoots is now a magical silver arrow that will penetrate any resistance. And also, you can shoot through walls.
What? So wait, so it's got resistance?
It basically penetrates any resistance, and you can shoot through walls.
Oh, it's a bow Bjorn slang.
Okay, so it shoots through like heavy armor and stuff like that. Cool.
Okay. And she smiles and looks back at Gregor. That gem I sent you, once you embark upon that journey, you will find out what truly happened to the gods.
I'm down. I'm so down. Gregor's so happy.
And then he smiles and says, Rest, all of you. A long journey is ahead. And remember that the way you go is a harsh and cruel road. You will have to fight many enemies at this temple. Most of the people that have gone there have gone because they have been promised safety, and they have been promised immortality if they pass the trials. There is already a small village around the temple. The witch uses these people as materials for Nathaniel's army, lying to their families that they are going on spiritual journeys. They never come back. Beware. The creatures they are creating, we do not know it, but they are very powerful. He uses a very old magic, as old as the world itself, maybe older. It's called blood magic.
I don't like the sound of that.
And suddenly Tiger Lily appears now.
Why can't it be like, I don't know, flower magic or something? Why is it always blood magic or dark magic or death magic? Why is it never flower magic or like, I don't know, beer magic?
Why blood magic is so powerful.
It was a rhetorical question.
Blood magic can only be used on creatures who are willing. These people are blinded by the hope given to them.
It's libertarian magic. It's the most powerful.
You cannot use blood magic on somebody that is not willing to take on its effects. These people are, and because of their ignorance, they are giving themselves up to become part of this army. And blood magic is a very powerful magic.
Great.
He turns around and says, "There's nothing." Findura, you're muted.
I don't know about magic, but I can make blood come out of stuff real good.
This is true. She can.
He smiles and says, "You're the first initiates in our order in over 1,000 years."
Question: do we have to be like celibate monks or?
Looks at you, shakes his head. Initiates get to take the trials. Now, there's no temple for you to take the trials, so let us say that I informally do make you members of our order. Nonetheless, our order encompasses all adventurers. Only the most mighty and the ones willing to keep the balance in the world can become monks at the Temple at the Crossing. Now, do not understand the title of monk at the Temple at the Crossing as a monk in the normal sense of the word. We are here to keep the balance between good and evil, and that is why we find ourselves in the most dangerous places in the world. Now ask yourselves, where in your world right now is the most dangerous place?
Probably Bjorn's trousers.
Where? Think about it.
Where are all the werewolves?
Where the dragon is. I'm assuming the temple with the dragon in it, Nathaniel. right? That's pretty dangerous.
It is barely at the edge of the Badlands.
I don't know. Is this a quiz? I mean, can we do multiple choice? Is like, I don't know. Give us a clue. Gregor, you're clever. You sort it out.
Would out of all the stories that
The logic is real.
she's heard of,
yeah,
would I know of this dangerous place?
I'm gonna sidle over to Bjorn and just be like, "Have you got any beer left?"
I do, but if this
Yoink!
generous little fella would like to fill up my keg, I would not argue.
Ruby, the most dangerous place
I'm just gonna, like,
in the
just
world
pry
right now
thing off
is
you.
in the middle of the Badlands. Nobody knows what's happening there. Stragglers and adventurers barely go on the edges of it. In the middle, there's only one story that survived from the middle, and that is the story of the Kalishai, which are the half-ogre people that inhabited the Badlands before it became this.
And that is
Oh, we met them.
half ogres.
Half-ogres with green skin that guide people in the Badlands. They are the only ones unaffected by corruption. You've met Kalishai in the earliest adventures of yours.
Oh yeah, the dude whose brother we killed.
Well,
Yes.
I didn't.
Or
You
right?
didn't, and let me explain the story. Basically, when this happened, when the Badlands and the rupture happened, the rupture that you guys hear every intro of this show, the Kalishai were in the middle of it. The men and the shamans stepped back to fight this, while the women and the children ran. The children and some of the women survived, and so they still survive south in the crags and swamps and in the mountains. Some of them even in Cara Dûm, the last fortress between the human realm and the Badlands. Now, these creatures, these Kalishai, did not know exactly what happened to their fathers and to the shamans. But, in order for them to reproduce, they need to be back to their homelands. It is very rare. 1 in 1,000 actually gives birth outside of the Badlands. So when there is time for them to mate, they take their mate and they go into a journey to the Badlands. Most of them die, but sometimes the women do survive the journey and come back with children. The women tell stories about the middle of the Badlands, where creatures horrible as your deepest nightmares were. You don't know exactly what they are, and as the Kalishai usually turn half mad, nobody can really make out what's happening in the Badlands exactly. And the monk, as you come to this realization, smiles at Ruby and says she knows. That's where the most powerful mages and us, our order, is at.
Ruby's like, yeah, except for I tell the story better, but it's okay.
No, basically, this is like what you know. I haven't told the story. The guy hasn't said any story. Like, this is me talking to you as a DM.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, then Ruby like reiterates the story then.
Mm-hmm.
In her annoyingly adorable, rambling way.
Finn's just kind of not really paying attention. She's just having some like beard-flavored beer and just being like, "Oh, fuck this shit, whatever."
Findira pays attention to whatever's being said, but whether that means she's gonna remember any of it is different.
Yeah. We're like the
Creatures.
worst audience.
She's like,
ever, just,
ogres, babies,
It's like
people
this.
getting beat up.
Well,
Gotcha.
this isn't a story about me, so
Yeah.
she's not. very good.
That's
Creatures like vampires, werewolves, the harshest creatures of the night, the creatures of midnight and the full moon dwell inside of the Badlands, and that's just on the outer limbs of it.
And
You
Ruby's
cannot
like,
even imagine
now I
what's
know why he
inside.
gave me a silver crossbow.
I don't like werewolves.
I don't
What are
like.
you talking about,
Violence.
Findira? Aren't you like a werewolf?
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
She didn't mean it. She didn't mean it. She doesn't know. Don't.
No,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Don't. All right, seriously, don't even. No.
What happened? What? You're always wearing that like wolf thing on your head.
She's just a wolf, all right. Proper wolf, not a werewolf. Don't wolves and werewolves don't get on. You've basically just hideously insulted a don't, alright? That's fighting talk.
Indira looks horribly offended.
You basically just called her a midget, as if someone had called you a midget instead of being a no.
You basically just smashed a pint in a bar and went, "Who wants to fight?" You know,
It's all right.
who wants some?
Okay, she knows Ruby doesn't know, but yeah, she looks offended and goes, "Werewolves are bad. When you see werewolves, you run away."
Not all werewolves are bad.
Yes, they are. All of them.
I'm gonna kind of.
It's like, how can you argue with that? I mean,
Well, I mean, she can argue. She's not going to, but I could.
I'm just whatever.
I'm gonna
I'm
like.
totally hogging your pint mug, by the way. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna like snatch it from you, and I'm gonna kind of like hand it to the guy in front of us, and I'm gonna ask if he can fill it up for us.
He shakes his head. We only but have water here.
Oh, okay. Well, you know, you got these awesome shields and these little gems or whatever that Gregor's holding, and these little crossbows, but you can't just fill it up, man. Can't do a brother a favor, bro. Like, what is this? You got something against dwarves? You don't like a good old drink sometimes?
Bjorn, we simply do not have ale.
Well, shit. Okay. Alright.
Aw.
Finn, if you touch my barrel again, I will cut off your legs. Okay, awesome.
Well, what if I?
whoa!
The monk disappears.
There's so many dirty jokes going through my head right now. It's
The
like...
monk disappears. The beholder, the little troll with his like painting utensils.
I'm gonna give him a little glare if he's going.
They turn back into statues. And you hear like metal reassembling, like outside of the temple.
I'm gonna give like Bjorn a little nudge and be like, by the way, thanks for offering to go and get the herbs and things. Appreciate it.
It's cool. It's alright. You're kind of a friend sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give like Bjorn a little punch on the eye and just be like, all right, mate.
Yeah, I'm sure you would not do the same for us, but okay, yeah.
Come on, I was totally willing to like lay down my life for Vindira and I suppose Ruby and
Yeah.
Don't tell anybody about this, all right? I got reputation.
It's okay.
So while that's going on,
Give me the pint. Come on, just one more sip.
Ruby,
Fine.
Ruby is trying to tell a story to Findira about like this nice werewolf, and then in the middle of the story, she remembers what like the monk said, and then she turns around and she's like,
Wait, are you saying you want to make us go to the middle of the Badlands now?
He shakes his head. There's a journey that you need to take upon yourselves. The decision should be yours.
But that's what you want us to do.
I merely gave you these items to help you in your coming fight.
Well, what do you want us to do there if we go willingly?
If you do defeat Nathaniel, after that, seek us. When you feel ready.
Wait, Nathaniel's not here? We were told that he was in the temple.
Not just said. Nathaniel, the actual true form of Nathaniel, the dragon, is back in the Badlands. Not in the middle of it, as I said, but your friends know where he is. You will not have much time after you recover the book. I estimate that already he has used more than half of its power.
Well, that just means he's half
Already?
powerful.
Already?
Not as I said.
Damn. That's pretty quick.
He has been preparing for this for some time. The Demolich has found Nathaniel's
bastard.
temple, and Nathaniel has been talking to him ever since.
I'm gonna put an arrow through the eye socket of the Lich
He won't be
and
able
Nathaniel
to
and that
see
little
you
shit that robbed us.
until you touch the book again. I relieved a shadow from you when you first came into the canyon. That's why they are rushing. They are
Well-
afraid of what you do.
Ah.
They do not. He does not see you anymore. He does not know where you are, and he smiles kind of mockingly.
Well, that's super useful.
Just by the by, while you were trying to tell Findira a story about a good werewolf, she was not being very receptive.
The only good werewolf is a dead werewolf.
It's having a little bit of a strop. Yeah.
She's making a scene. It's okay.
No, Finn's just like, so he has no idea what we're doing right now, or where we are, and he's probably a bit nervous. This could be useful.
Well, that's probably why Matthew left the book with me, actually.
What? And then you lost it?
You know what? We're gonna get this book back. We're gonna get some rest. And then
Gregor, you know what? You know what? Let's stop talking about how I lost the book.
Also, I was poisoned. You guys are the ones who ran off.
Yeah, but you.
You're the one who's supposed to know about like all this shit. You're the healer and the, whatever. You're the knowledgeable one.
You're smart, Gregor. You should have known better.
God, you're so gullible, Gregor.
Now who's going to be the smart one now? Who's going to take over for Gregor being the smart one in the group today?
Oh, I vote for Bjorn, yeah. What are we going to do? We need a plan. Kick it!
I vote for Findira for some.
I actually do vote for Findira.
Oh god.
Punch all our problems away.
I want to eat it.
It's like imagine like this were a video game like Baldur's Gate or something, and you just like moving that party members into that leader position, and there's like that little voice clip that they say when you put them there. You put someone in the front, and they're like, "Finally, my chance to show my mettle," or whatever.
Yeah.
Yours would just be like, "Let's go over there."
Okay, let's do it!
Okay, so the monk says, remember the cunning and the courage you used to overcome this temple. You will need it. Do not go blindly, and do not let your faces be shown. They will recognize you and be on the lookout for you. But you do have the element of surprise. Use it well.
We have to hide.
I mean, it's not really surprise. He kind of knows we're coming for the damn book.
He does not know when, and he
Or
does
how,
not
from
know
what-
how.
Well, he knows soon. Soon and soon.
Soon and soon.
I mean, a bunch of tiny people and one lanky bastard is going to be like a bit of a standout, right?
Tens and tens of people arrive there every day, seeking security and lodgings, and they're all welcome, because he needs more bodies.
I don't want to be a body anymore.
He points towards a rack of, like, a rack of clothes, and says, you may use those. We have taken them from the bodies he's already used. They are
He just has like a.
Ew.
clothes of,
Second-hand clothes, lovely.
Clothes?
they are the clothes of the pilgrims that have come there before. They should cover you well enough to get inside, but if anybody looks too closely, you will be discovered.
Indira doesn't take any clothes.
He doesn't give them to you. He just like points to them and says, "You may take them if you want to."
Indira doesn't look like she's gonna be disguising anything.
Oh, God. Alright, I'm just going to sort of like turn to Findira and go, okay, right, Findira. You know how you always wear the pelt, the wolf pelt thing, yeah? It's kind of a bit noticeable because nobody else ever wears wolf pelts.
Well, actually, there's a lot of people who wear them.
Yeah, I know, but like, it's a bit noticeable. It's a gnome that's got a, it's a gnome with a wolf pelt, alright? There's not a huge amount of them around. She's probably the most noticeable out of all of us, so I'm not going to ask you to take it off because, like, I know you won't, but you might want to, like, put a cloak over it or something. You got to be sneaky. Okay, you know, like when wolves are hunting in the forest, right? And
Yes, I know.
Yeah, right. We got to be super sneaky as well, all right? We got to be stealthy and we
I
got
can
to
be sneaky.
Yeah, but we got to be sneaky by blending in, not be sneaky by actual sneaking.
Why can't I do the first one?
Because it's easier to blend in a crowd if you look like everybody else.
Yeah.
So we just need you to look a little bit more like everybody else for a little bit, all right? So what we can do is we can get a big robe and we can put it over your pelt on things. It's fine. We can like roll it up and things. All right. I know it's not your favorite thing to do, but it's just for a little bit. We can take it off once the fighting starts. Okay.
Okay, fine.
Yeah. All right. Sorted. Cool. All right. So I'm gonna get a robe off the find like a robe that will like fit nicely over the wolf pelt and sort of like just
Yeah.
Just try and disguise it so it just looks like she's maybe she looks like maybe she's maybe a bit fat or something. So. Just little tubby gnome. Whee! And as I'm just gonna be like, there you go, sorted, and just pull it down so it like covers her face a bit. Yeah, sorted.
Like a little bit of like wolf nose.
Yeah, maybe, but it's not really noticeable. It's just like a little hint of it.
Okay. And we'll see how the party decides to prepare more for this next and for recovering the book that was stolen from them after the break.
Diddly-doo, 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 diddly-doo.